Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Do a drink with Crazy. What's going on, everybody? Oh my God. I have people here with me tonight.
Indeed you do.
I do. I just found out he's older than me.
Was that really the first time you learned that?
No, you've probably told me before, dude, but there's been beer and
There was
sleep
probably
between...
a few White Claws in.
Dude, shut up. Fuck you.
I know they hit some people's systems a little harder than others.
I hate all of you so much.
Just all of me.
Yeah, dude. Well, oh my gosh, the Saskas and my wife made me drink one of the big, like the 24-ounce White Claws on stream one night. Oh, I almost threw up on stream. It was horrible.
Man,
it was horrible.
That sounds really hard.
I hate that stuff so much. It's terrible. Speaking of drinking,
to the man of the hour, a couple days early, but to the man of the hour.
Oh,
happy birthday, Royce.
Thanks, man. Thanks. I just use it as an excuse because I'm like, well, people don't like to show up to the streams anymore. So if I come up with a reason for them to be here, people will show up. Just like
being here.
I like blackmailing all of you into showing. Wrangler threw in a super chat, said happy birthday for 420. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody in the chat. We got Ram. What's going on, dude? Thank you guys so much for the early birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Is that Pepsi, Andrew? Yeah, it's Pepsi.
No, this is actually
it's hard Pepsi.
No, I finished my Pinot. This is my cab.
I forget you're a wine guy. Wine. I like wine. So here's why I don't do alcohol. I drink alcohol the same way I drink beer, 12 ounces at a time. Very different result.
That's fine. That's fair. Yeah. Doing that with beer is a lot easier.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a double IPA or something like that, right?
Oh, dude. I've had some stouts that like I've run the gambit on beer. And I don't like IPAs. There's been a few that weren't
I like
horrible.
IPAs, but I don't like stouts. Because it's like drinking tar.
No. So you haven't had good ones. So stouts are what I call the dessert beer, right? That's like after you eat a nice steak dinner, you get a really good stout. And by a good stout, I mean one that's got flavor. But stouts tend to be high in alcohol. Dude,
that's fine.
I've had some that are like 15%. And let me tell you right now. So years ago, is that we were still living in Colorado. And it was, I can't remember if it was a Friday or whatever. Anyway, really good day at work. Just feeling good. I was like, hey, babe, do you care if I go get some special beer from the gas station? She's like, yeah, go for it. So I'm looking at what our gas station had at the time. And they had like the local breweries there. And I was like, oh, hey, this brewery's got really cool artwork on it. I'm just going to grab that. It was an Irish Red.
I've made those decisions before.
I've also made those decisions before. So I'm sitting at the house. I'm having a good day. And these are like these are like tall cans. I think they were 16-ounce cans. I'm knocking them back like I'm knocking back Busch Lights, right? And my problem is when I knock them back fast. I always tell people the first three.
Right. So once they catch up, though.
So all of a sudden, I crack beer number 4 and I take a sip. And we're only about an hour and a half into this. And I'm just chilling, having a good time. And all of a sudden, the garage starts to move. And I'm sitting still. And I'm just like, wait a minute here. Hold on. That's not right. So I grab the can and I turn it around. And I look at the alcohol by 9.5%. And I just killed 3 of them. And was starting.
That's fantastic.
I was like, and we're done. So I literally take the beer, the one that I just cracked open. I set it in the fridge, and I go to Albany. I'm like holding on to the walls. I'm like, babe, I need you to know, like, I'm gonna get drunk tonight. She goes, babe, of course, you're fine. You had a good day. I'm like, no. What you need to understand, listen to what I'm telling you. I have no choice in the matter. I have already made mistakes. Yeah. I'm gonna be drunk, and I hate being drunk.
It just hasn't caught up to me yet. Right?
Oh, dude. I hate being. I'm one of those people that being drunk feels like the flu, not the hangover. actually being drunk, like joint
Right.
pain, headaches, the room is spinning. Being drunk for me is not a fun feeling. There are people like, oh, dude, I love being drunk. It feels so good. And I'm just like, it's horrible for me.
I've I've yet to actually be actually drunk. Um, but the closest that I've gotten to is like tipsy, and I was like, I don't like that because
Mhm.
I'm the kind of person that I like to be constantly properly
Mhm.
aware of my surroundings and in control of my faculties, my words. I don't like the idea of potentially saying something that I might not actually ordinarily mean,
Mhm.
but because I'm super loose or whatever, right? Like, slip of the tongue type of thing. And so I'm also very careful about when I drink. So I almost never drink on an empty stomach. I always make sure I have some food in me first, right? Because I also
Mhm.
don't want to risk just like feeling sick afterwards because I
Right.
didn't have food in me. So I'm pretty careful about it despite how frequently I drink because I have a few glasses of wine like every day.
I drink, well, like again, I stick with Bush Light, I stick with redneck beer. Thing is, I always stop when I feel it, but
Mhm.
you do that long enough, dude, I can drink a lot of beer before I feel, well, a lot of Bush
Mhm.
Lights before I feel it.
Yeah.
Empty stomach doesn't matter. Outside, working in the hot sun, working in the cold, chopping wood, building stuff doesn't matter. Like, if I get my buddies over and we're working, like it usually we're bringing an 18 pack and the
Yeah.
job's gonna get done. And
Especially when you're like, well, you're burning so many
oh
calories
yeah,
and you're sweating so much when you're
oh yeah,
doing actual manual labor like that, right?
yeah, yeah. I've had people be like, you shouldn't drink when you're working. I'm like, dude, you've never met a farmer in your
I was
life.
about to say, man, like I'm glad for you that you have a nice plush desk
Mhm.
job,
Yeah,
or maybe if you're really adventurous
yeah.
and macho in your mind, you might operate a forklift in a nice cushy warehouse.
Mhm.
But that's not the same thing as like actual genuine manual labor out
Oh,
there.
oh, dude, I've put up fences. My dad and I, I'd go out with my dad and we'd work all morning, and then at and then at lunch you know, at lunch we'd start cracking into the 6 pack, and usually about
Mhm.
4 or 5 o'clock we're done. But we've been working all day in the hot sun doing fence. I hate doing fence. I hate it so much.
Yeah, God bless the people that do it because I have no interest in it. That's for
Got a,
sure.
got a lot easier when we got the hydraulic auger that we could put on the front of the tractor
Oh, I bet.
versus me having to hand dig those damn things.
Screw that, man.
Oh, dude, I know. I will say this: I'd rather put fence up than take it down, because when you take it down, you've got to police all the nails or all the
Oh,
fencing staples,
yeah.
because if it goes into a cow's hoof, that can get an infection, and then you basically
And
just
that's the whole
killed a
problem.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
then you just killed a multi-thousand-dollar animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good. So, but I know a buddy of mine back in the day, dude. He could show up. He used to call me. He goes, hey, goes, and he just used to call my dad, mom, and dad. And he goes, hey, dad, got anything for us to do today? I was like, he's got stuff for me to do today. Let me give him a call. I call dad. I say, hey, you care if Jesse shows up? He goes, nope, because Jesse was the only one of my friends. Because Jesse grew up farming and ranching his whole life,
Mhm.
and so he was the one friend that my dad was like, yeah, sure, of course he can show up because he's not going to distract you. And we just bust ass
He
all
knows how to
day.
actually put in the work.
Oh yeah. Oh, and we'd sit there jumping my dad's 86. Dude, we took down probably a half-mile of fence that day, pulled the posts out of the ground, filled the holes, rolled up all the barbed wire, policed all of the staples and everything. And I mean, I think we got started at like 7 or 8 in the morning, and we didn't stop until just before dad got home. And dad was like, here's some money, you guys. Actually, that was the night that I met my wife.
Oh, was it
Yep.
really?
Yep.
That was the night you met Albany.
Yep. Yeah.
That's cool. That's a cool story then, man.
Yeah, I busted my ass that day, dude. We filled up that truck bed full of 8-inch round post, pulling all that out of the ground so my dad could rerun fence. So, yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah,
I mean, the
those were
work I'm sure wasn't fun, but the fact that that
A-
story ties into you meeting Albany,
actually,
that's something special.
dude. When you grow up doing it, the work wasn't bad because we had the Chevy started up all day, and we had classic rock blasting out of the truck all day.
Oh, okay. So you at least had some good tunes going. All
Mhm.
right.
We
All
had some
right.
good tunes going, and we knew how to like leapfrog, so we could sit there, rip the post out. It was a good day, man. Hey, D Gray, what's going on, man? Thank you, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you, and thank you for the early birthday wish. Maji Chan, what's going on? SC, what? No need to read. It says happy birthday. Oh no, I super chat in PayPal. I read that earlier. Maji Chan sent a $10 chat in PayPal earlier. Thank you so much. So
Is
then
somebody kicking Albany's butt in a game right now?
yeah, Albany's dying in a game right now.
I lost to pussies.
Every man ever.
He says every man ever. Yeah, Albany plays COD, and she's
Oh,
yeah.
I can't play that game. I can't play Call of Duty. I'm horrible at it. Like, or at least like when it comes to PvP stuff. Like I could play at least back in like Call of Duty 4, like the first Modern Warfare. I could play on veteran
Right.
or whatever the highest like campaign difficulty was. You put me in a multiplayer match, I'm useless. I can't do it. I'm not good at it. I'm a Halo guy.
She waves her pinky. She's
locked in.
Oh, dude, like multiplayer is one of those things. Like, it's part of the reason I don't do multiplayer because you got to dedicate so much time to it. But like, if I shake off the rust and I get back into it, like I can do well. Like I can do very, very well. But I just don't care on FPS.
That's fair.
I've played, dude. So my biggest multiplayer was Halo 2. Like
Mine was Halo Reach.
Okay, there you go. I played a ton of Halo 2 for money reasons, and then we moved and we didn't have internet connection because we lived out in the sticks after that. But dude, my conservative estimate of the amount of hours I have in Halo 2 is probably over 4,000 hours. That's my conservative estimate.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Well, I mean, I was in high school. I was early high school, middle school.
Yeah.
And guess what? That was, when it was dark outside, we was playing Halo 2.
Yeah.
You go to bed and then you wake up, play some more games, and then I went up and, even in the summertime, I'd play until I could go outside and start working, and then I'd go and I'd mow lawns, and when we were because we were still living in town at the time, so I did. But my conservative estimate is 4,000 hours in Halo 2, and then
That's a lot.
and then in COD since 2019, I probably have over 1,000 hours in Call of Duty multiplayer.
That's still a lot.
Yeah.
Halo Reach was mine, and specifically, so I liked playing SWAT. So I don't know if you remember SWAT mode, to where it was like body shots were basically useless, but headshots with just about anything was instant death.
So in Halo, so they invented all of that stuff in Halo 2, but it was all players that would do that and do the custom game modes. And then
because you would set like would set health to like 50%, you would remove shields, over shields.
Yep, and those were all custom modes. And then Bungie decided to take those modes that were really popular that players were already doing, and they integrated them into 3 and Reach.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I loved SWAT, and honestly, that's the best I've ever been at any shooter ever.
Ram, that is not me farting. That is my wife blowing her nose.
Sorry, I am a baby elephant.
She's had nasal stuff for like.
Oh, I just have a really open bridge.
Oh, no, I was saying you've had nasal stuff for like a week now.
The wind.
Huh?
The wind has made it terrible.
Yeah, the wind is wonderful. Call of Duty looks like it could have been fun if it had been made a side scroller like real video games. I'm not a side scroller guy. I'm not.
I am with some, like there are indie side scrollers that I really enjoy. But other than that, I'm a freaking, third person action adventure type of guy. Like I like my Devil May Cry, my Bayonetta, my Stellar Blade, my Elden Ring. So I love the Souls likes. Unfortunately, for Evely, they don't have an easy mode for that.
Yeah. Which is weird because he beat it too. Like So actually, that's why I've been playing Where Winds Meet. Like, if I wasn't gonna hang out with you tonight,
It
I
looks
was gonna
so
play Where
good.
Winds Meet, dude. It's okay. So Where Winds Meet is like you're just gonna lose all of your time. So that I can't even tell you what the story is because I just don't care. Where Winds Meet is like, okay, cool. I got done with that. Hey, what's that over there? And then you go over there, and it's just like, and then you lose yourself in that area for like to do like this dungeon and puzzles and beat up bad guys. And you're just like, cool, I got done with that. And then you look over, you're like, okay, I better get back to the main quest. And you're like, hey, what's that over there? And then you go, that's all it is. It's literally just, it is what's that over there in game. And it's fun. It looks really good. I love Where Winds Meet, dude.
The combat looks beautiful.
It's a blast.
Like it's leading into that wushu
Oh yeah.
and classic
so
Chinese martial arts and combat. It looks so pretty. I just haven't had a chance to like download it and check it out yet.
I mean, and it's free too, dude. So yeah, give me my Metroidvanias. I just can't, dude. I just don't. My favorite games are the third-person action adventure games.
We're
And
like minds.
yes, well, so my two favorite games growing up, that were action adventure were Fable: The Lost Chapters, which I can't even tell you how many hours. Oh, dude, I still like it's right
man.
here. It's right here.
My man.
I still play it to this day. I love Fable: The Lost Chapters. I can't even tell you how many hours I have in that game. And then KOTOR 2. Now, I didn't play KOTOR 2 on PC. I didn't even know it was for PC.
I had an
played it on
ungodly number of hours on KOTOR 1 and
Yeah.
2 on my original Xbox.
Yeah. Oh yeah, OG Xbox.
Because
Exactly.
I was in high school.
Dude, I've got an original Xbox upstairs.
Do you still?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I
It's
don't
not
have
my
mine
original one
anymore.
because actually my original Xbox that I had broke when we moved. Something happened, it fell, and it literally busted the case off the side. It was totally
No.
So I went to plug it in when we moved into the new house, and then I was like, "What the hey?" And my lovely wife is like, "Hey, I found an Xbox for $90 at the game store 30 minutes north of us." So she drove an hour to go buy me an Xbox, an OG Xbox that still
Aw.
worked, and brought it. Oh, dude, she's like,
God bless her.
yeah, dude. And so I've been actually working my way through Need for Speed Underground 2. I
Wow.
love Underground 2, dude.
So I can't remember which
So-
one. I think I didn't play. So I played, I think, the first Need for Speed, and then I don't think I played another one until Most Wanted. And then the one that I really dumped a ton of hours into wasn't until the PS4, because one of my
Oh.
first games on the PS4 was
Carbon?
Rivals. No, Carbon was PS3 and 360.
Okay.
But Rivals was the one that I dumped a crap ton of hours in. And a lot of people that are like longtime Need for Speed fans didn't like Rivals. And I was like, I haven't played enough of them to be able to like tell you if I could.
I know a lot of people love Most Wanted, and I've never given Most Wanted a chance because like I played it on like a friend's save, and I just didn't like it. And then by the time they get to like Need for Speed Pro Street, they just completely gave up on the street racing element. And I was like, okay, this isn't even Need for Speed anymore. I really think they needed to continue the Underground line. But that being said, I love Need for Speed Underground 1 and 2. Another really fun racing game at the time was Project Gotham.
Dude, well, Project Gotham was that was the game, man.
dude, the touring. Oh, so good.
Such a good game. Like, well, like franchises like Forza took notes from that game.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
dude, that's
in fact,
what
specifically
Forza did.
Forza Horizon
Yeah.
is
Mhm.
like taking concepts from Project Gotham Racing
Oh yeah,
and like cranking them up to 11, right?
yeah.
That was a good game.
Dude, Project Gotham was dope. And here's the thing is it was online at the time too. So if you thought you were good because you beat the game, wait until you get into a race and you're racing 15 people, 15 to 20 people on the biggest track in the game. I can't remember that one. It's the one that's over in Europe. It's that like really long track that has that double back
Yeah.
that like dudes have like died on because they so they actually, you know what I'm talking. What is that track called? It's
I can't remember the
it's the
name, but I
Grand
can
Touring track.
see it in my head.
Dude, I even beat people online on that track, and I was like, and that was a tough race. Cause it's like one lap is like 15 minutes.
Yeah,
And like
it was
and
a
you would
long freaking game,
dude,
long
and-
freaking race.
yeah, that just the one lap, and you would have to do 3 of them, and it's just like it was like, okay, like I'm gonna start this race. I need to go to the bathroom now. I need to not drink anything. I need like
So I'm locked in for like
am
45 minutes on this one race.
Yeah, am I peckish? Do I need to have a Cheez-It? Like, dude, you strapped. And you had to lock in, man.
Yeah.
That was.
I used to really enjoy playing racing games, man.
dude.
Like, especially, so Forza, I think the last one I played was maybe Horizon 4 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It
I
came
never
out.
played those. I never played any of the Forza games.
I loved, they were a really perfect balance between, so the regular Forza games, so Forza Motorsport,
Right.
that line was very much your racing sim.
Mm-hmm.
So it was much, much more realistic. And like the tuning that you could do was like, if you already understood all the intricacies of tuning a vehicle, you had an edge.
See, that's
and if
what I
you
loved
didn't
about
understand that, then you'd learn.
that. Yeah, but that's what I loved about Underground 2. Sorry, I'm screwing with some stuff here because
You're good.
I might just try to actually stream Where Winds Meet because we're talking about video games and I just really want to play it.
Hey, that's fair to me, man. That was totally fair. I ain't even mad.
And I want you to see it too. No, dude, but like Forza, I've got I'm so weird, dude, because like I don't like every game in a genre. I just don't.
No, me neither.
But I do like certain games. I will always find. Well, for instance, like I'm not a huge JRPG fan, but there are JRPGs that are out there that I love. I'm sorry, Expedition 33. If that doesn't get GOTY this year, we riot.
I know one of the award shows gave it Game of the Year. I don't remember which one.
It needs to get Game of the Year. If that, oh goodness. It's gonna, I hope I don't crash my computer with all this stuff up.
We'll find out. Fingers
Right.
crossed, right?
Right.
We're about to see what Royce's PC is made of.
It should be made of a lot. Well, so here's the other thing too, is my PC is never racked out because I only play, I don't even buy, I only buy 1080p monitors.
Oh, okay.
Do you know why?
Well, because if it's something that's putting forth in 4K, it's going to be doing a lot more power draw and working harder on your GPU.
Kind of. Oh, it goes, no. This is me we're talking about. Go more psychotic than that, okay? Psychotic and really cocky, okay? Like you're like you understand a thing that nobody else does. You got to get into my mindset here. Why? Oh my gosh, that's so loud.
It's not loud for me. I don't hear anything.
No, you can't hear it, but I can hear it. It is so loud. I am actually going to have to adjust that. All right, so we're going to Control Alt Tab. So
I was about to say, hit the Windows key and open up that audio
Right.
mixer.
So we're going to share screen. We're going to go to Window. Also share system audio. We're going to go there. Bam. Oh my goodness.
Oh, shoot. Let's see it.
Oh,
I'm hearing myself.
Oh, you're hearing yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, because it's sharing the whole system audio. That's why. Hold on.
Nobody needs to hear my voice. A lot of people want to hear it once.
Yeah, I know what the problem is. Because I think if let me stop screen. Share screen. See, but if I share the system audio, it's going to double your audio up because you're coming through. Uh-oh. How do I do this?
I think the trick would be to run wouldn't be to run the game through OBS and
Oh,
then
wait.
share OBS.
No, I already know. Yeah, I can do that. Yep, that would be the trick. And I'm gonna be really honest with you. If I was gonna do that, I would just, click that button.
Ah, look at that.
All right. And then we're
Well,
going
the
here.
babies.
There we go.
That's better.
But you guys aren't gonna get system audio that way.
Mm.
Are you? No. How do I share the audio with you? Oh, I hate it. So complicated.
You're
Okay,
making me
so-
want to download this game right now.
Dude,
Just,
it's so yeah. Well, I want you guys to
Also,
hear it though.
Do you have Fable Lost Chapters yet on Steam? Because it is
No.
on Steam.
No, I've got it here.
You just strictly play it on your OG Xbox? You've never had any interest in playing it on Steam?
Why would I play it on Steam? I can play it upstairs, and I have an Xbox 360 upstairs. I've got an OG Xbox, an Xbox 360, a
Huh?
PlayStation 4, 2 Nintendo
A
Switches.
13-year-old.
Huh?
Let's
Well, I was
go.
going to send you a
Yeah.
copy on Steam just for the hell of it. But...
Oh, dude, dude, we don't need me to lose time to that. How do I get?
I mean, the game
system
takes like
audio?
no time to beat, okay?
How do-
Especially if you've beaten it before.
Right? How do I? Oh, dude, yeah. Oh God, no, it takes a lot of time to beat because I do all of the things. It's like a 10-hour game that I spend 50 hours on. Okay, so Royce is the type of guy who takes a boxing class, studies the styles really well, and tries to have a pro fight. Okay, Mario Trujillo, maybe,
Rude.
maybe.
Can neither confirm nor deny.
Do you guys have audio? Can you hear the game audio?
I can't hear, but I have the stream pulled up on my my other monitor, but I don't have the audio
No.
on.
I don't think it's going to share the audio to you because of how I have it shared. Because if I... Okay, so we're going to do this real quick. This is the problem. Because if it shares the system audio,
Then we hear me twice. Nobody
then
needs
we hear
that.
you twice. And we don't want to hear you twice.
No.
I
I don't want to
so-
hear me once.
Well, I mean,
I'm not one of those people that likes the sound of my own voice.
I have audio monitoring on all the time, and the reason for that is okay. So here's where I'm at.
You're
Here
also
to
an
get-
audiophile, so that's probably
Well,
pretty normal.
no,
for people
because
like
if
you.
something gets screwed up, I can actually hear it. So, go to setting, customize button. Yeah, I don't care about that. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to share screen. Now, if I do that, also share system audio. No. Entire.
Hi,
screen.
Caro. I'm
Also-
so glad that Caro
Oh
popped
my
through
God,
to wish you
Caro's
a happy
popped in.
birthday instead
That's
of just
wonderful.
popping through to
I
bully
love
me.
you.
Carol, my lovely wife says she loves you.
Also, if Maji's there, I love her too.
Are you two having a battle of the hair? No, the wigs have not started battling yet. Although I would be afraid if his wig touched my wig because I'm sure some gay things would happen and I just don't need that. But I don't want to share the system audio. What?
Is Maji still in the chat?
I believe Maji is still in the
Please
chat.
tell her I love her too.
Okay,
I didn't mean to just wave, but
Maji-
she was very
Maji-chan.
serious.
All right, so I think we're gonna have to play this without audio because I don't think I can share the system audio without. Wait, maybe
She
I
put
can.
it in her planner. Of course she did.
Maybe
Wait,
I
Caro,
can.
you have a planner? Do you like take notes and stuff? Do you schedule things out? Is that schedule useful?
Uh,
Does it work at work?
Oh goodness,
She's gonna hit me on Wednesday. I already know.
That's fine. You probably deserve it. I think you
I-
deserve it.
Probably usually do.
All right. How do I route my audio separately here? I got to figure out how to route the audio separately. I also need
Oh, you got
to,
a cool setup there.
All right. I also need to go to system settings and turn this audio down. This is very, very keyboard and mouse, controller.
Where wins?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I haven't actually even been into this because I've just been screwing with stuff. Master volume. Turn it down a lot. Can you guys hear the game or no?
Nay.
All right.
I don't think you were asking me.
No, I just want to. All right.
Where wins beat?
This is irritating me because it
Things
should
are
let me
100
select the audio
gigs.
source, but it's just like, oh, system audio. But system audio gives me your audio in like the loop, and I don't want that.
Yeah. Nobody wants that.
No. So if I go here and I go to properties, okay, microphone, Pro Tools, stereo. This is irritating.
Sorry.
This is why a lot of people
I didn't mean to
actually use it.
complicate things.
No, you're fine. I just want to figure this out because it would be super dope. Finish your fucking book. Yeah, finish your book. Blaze Knights says jumping in a little late. Had to make sure to say happy birthday from Nate and Heidi Webb. Oh, thank you so much. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Oh, all right. So we're gonna have to play without audio. So that's okay. I just visually we'll just sit here and talk, and we'll just
Yeah.
go on about our day. So I am going to have to do this real quick, and we'll pop that down. Okay, so here is why, because we were talking about like 1080p stuff, right? So here's why. What's going on here? This guy, why are you bowing? Where am I?
I don't know. He's pounding the ground there. A couple of them are.
Yeah. Okay. So,
What'd you do?
I don't remember where the hell I am, dude. I'm supposed to be 1.27 kilometers away going to the main mission, but I am not. I am, in fact, over here. So here's why I don't play on anything other than 1080 monitors. Is because if you actually go look into game development, you'll see nothing. No game out there is actually developed above 1080p. Which means that everything that you do, I do not like that it switches me to the spear. Please switch me back to the swords. That's got some button delay that I don't like. But one of the things that, and so if games are only going to run natively in, let's get this really guy.
Yeah, if they're running natively at 4K, then it's
if it's not running natively at 4K, nope. Why are you not switching? Switch to my swords. There we go. Okay, it's a double press. Sorry. And I think I ended up accidentally going to like easy mode or something. I gotta go switch the modes here in a second because it's giving. But
you're playing.
If anything is running in 1080, or if it's natively created in 1080, then anything else that you do requires additional processing power to actually play it in that mode. So I look at it this way: if game developers aren't going to develop in 4K, why should I spend the money to try to play a game in 4K when it's not made to do that?
Yeah, no, that's completely reasonable. I don't disagree with that position at all. I mean, I don't have 4K monitors, so I don't have an option. So do
you have any idea how hard it is to find 1080 monitors?
I mean, mine were pretty easy to find, all things considered.
Well,
but then again, I got my monitors. I got mine just before COVID.
Well, yeah, but nowadays they're getting harder to find. Oh, I want the chest. Give me the
tech
chest.
in general is getting hard to find, and it's getting more and more expensive. But that's a whole economic discussion.
Yeah. So, no. But when it comes to, like my games of choice, I would say third person, like open world. This game, my buddy was watching the Skill Up podcast, the Friends Per Second podcast the other day, and they said something really cool. They were like, this game is as wide as an ocean, but as deep as a puddle. And, this is going to suck. And it really is. Nope. Mistakes were made.
And the combat's like right up my alley.
Oh, dude, the combat is so freaking good. Come on. Nope, that was a mistake. Come on, let me get away.
Is that right bumper trigger there? Is that a counter?
That's a counter. That's a counter or parry that they're giving me.
Okay.
YB is the finisher, or is the finishing type move. And it's giving me the counter there because they're still shooting arrows at me, and I'm going to die on this.
I don't know. The other guy looks pretty dead. Yeah, man. Anytime I see a cool looking new third person action game like this, my interest is immediately piqued. And I'm like, oh, a new game made for me.
Oh, dude. It's just fun.
Like a lot of
It's
people
just-
hated that Final Fantasy 16 they made a departure and were like, we're gonna try like 15 was already more action oriented than the rest of the franchise, and then 16 they were like, hey, let's make it even more action oriented, but still keep the RPG elements. And I'm like, okay, cool. You just made the game even more for me, even though I love turn-based combat. And I love the combat and it's gorgeous.
Right.
I need to grab a Ninja Gaiden 4 because Ninja Gaiden, that's
Ninja
That's my
Gaiden.
game.
You're the only one I've ever heard Ninja Gaiden. What the hell?
I am
You,
I am not the only person that says it that way.
you're the only one I've ever heard say it that way.
Mm.
I think
You
you
live
just
in
like
the
saying the
sticks.
word
That's
gay.
like that's like 16 people and some cows, isn't it? You
Se-
can't even deny that.
17 people and some cows. Okay, get
Oh,
it right.
my bad. My bad.
Oh god.
There was one person that I dehumanized there, unfortunately, probably.
That's all right. You know, we can dehumanize it. And I am running low on potions. I need to find where I can buy more of those. I actually have no idea where I go to buy more potions. I've just, again,
That's probably a good thing to learn, Royce.
hey, there's a big red face over here. Let's go over here where I should probably not go.
Oh, I love doing that.
Let's
Let's go into a place where the enemies are like way over leveled from us. That's fun.
I'm okay with it. All right.
How does the is there like a leveling system or anything in the
leveling
game?
system is based off of gear.
Okay. Okay,
that's-
so in that way it's a little more MMO-ish.
Oh, it's a
Okay.
world boss. Okay, so there's a world boss over here.
I'll kill it.
Then there's just a metric crap ton of dudes over here.
Kill them too.
Yeah, we're gonna go kill a bunch of dudes.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I like
dig
killing
it.
dudes.
Oh wait, no, it's a bunch of snakes, I bet.
Mario Trio says, I used to think arrogance went lockstep with ego. Then I found Royce, who showed me one can be very arrogant, but still have a low ego. Happy birthday, Royce, and God bless. Thank you, Mario. God bless you.
Man, I wish I could say that's not a you know, I wish I could say that's not a thing, but yeah, he's not wrong. Oh man, it looks horrible on stream. It's just not coming through clearly.
Your PC, the stream can only use up so many resources. And honestly,
me
the
your
fact
horse.
that you've got me here and sharing yourself and streaming the game, it's just eating up a lot.
It's actually the stream that's eating it. So like everything looks great on my PC, but like once it gets through StreamYard and then over to YouTube and then all that stuff, it's
Do you stream through Chrome?
No, I'm on Brave browser.
Oh, okay. I have no familiarity with Brave. I know a lot of my coworkers use Brave, but I just know that for sure Chrome, which I've ceased using almost entirely because it pissed me off. Chrome eats up an obscene amount of resources on a PC for no good reason whatsoever.
One, yes, I'm a horse thief. Two, I don't care. And three, yes, my wife is okay. She's cursing in the background because she's playing Call of Duty. How do you get off this?
As one does. As one does.
How do I want...
Ram87 says, I'm a few minutes behind and I heard Andrew say Ninja Gaiden. You're not the only one who calls it that, Andrew. I know I'm not the only person that calls it that because like everybody that I know up until Royce just now says it like that.
You know a lot of gay people. You guys...
I mean, I think I know a few, but I don't know if I'd say I know a lot.
I don't know how to get off this damn thing.
You dismount.
How?
Dude, you're the one that plays the game. I have not.
I've
played
never
the
been on
game
a
yet.
horse up to this point.
All right. Well, there comes a point in every man's life when he needs to learn how to saddle up.
Okay. Oh wow, it's under a menu. Interesting.
Oh, look at
That's
that!
weird.
First try, you did it all in your onesies. Look at you.
Yeah. You gotta hit that red shit in the air, because
Thank you for popping through, Caro. You have a great night, and thank you for
yeah.
inviting me over to Thanksgiving yesterday. I had Thanksgiving with them.
Have a good
Yes.
night, Caro. Thank you guys for hanging out. I just wanted to show you guys this game because I love this game. It does not look good on stream though, so I'm probably gonna. Who are you? I don't know.
It just
Yep.
looks cool though to me. I need to play it. Maybe I'll. What is it? Only 9:45, and whenever we're done with the stream, I might just download it and say screw it. I'm gonna actually try it out.
Dude, it's really good.
The last few days, I've been. So there was was it last week? I just had this weird itch to play Tomb Raider, so I was just kind of like messing around on all 3 of the Tomb Raider reboot games, just like going around the world, shooting crap and whatever, because it was just fun. I enjoyed those games.
Right.
But outside of that, I have not had any idea of what the heck I've wanted to play. And so I'd like sit here staring at my Steam library and then be like, I don't know what I want to play. And then I'd boot up my Switch and I'd be like, I don't know what I want to play. Right. And so I'm like, do I want to play something new?
Yes.
I think I want to play something new.
Yes.
And then it's, where wins meet is free. So that's a pretty good reason. Free 99 is a good price.
Yeah. For
Ram H7 says go write more Blue Shift. I've written so much Blue Shift already. I've outlined a one shot. I've written 2 3-part arcs.
Written enough Blue Shift.
I've written 2 3-part arcs. Each of those is like
Holy.
130 something pages.
But have you thought about third arc?
I've outlined arcs 3, 4, and 5.
What are you doing here then? You haven't gotten to arc 6.
I haven't been greenlit for arc 1.
That's not my fault.
No, it's the fault that the books aren't in people's hands yet, so people haven't been able to tell Eric like, hey, we want more Blue Shift, or hey, have Andrew stick to writing the Pigeon comic strips because that's the only thing he's any good at. Like, I need answers from the fans.
I mean, the pigeon thing was. I'm so glad you guys did that. I was like, oh, that's cool.
That was literally just catering to the fans and the fact that Kara like went super hard on it, and I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna do something goofy with this, and we'll see how the fans respond to it.
Have a good night, Wrangler. Thank you so much for hanging out, dude. No, dude, that was fun. I remember that was so great. Doug Ray Andrew is from the South. His accent is gonna sound a little gay from time to time. Dude, I'm sorry. No, dude, if I could have like the southern gentleman. I'm sorry. If I could sound like Matthew McConaughey.
Oh
yeah.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'd trade my voice in a second.
in a heartbeat. Wouldn't there not
I wouldn't
even
even have to think about it.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
Somebody would start to speak the words, and I would say yes.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Oh man. Whoa. With a big $20 super chat, D Frizzy. Rice, my fellow Iowan. Happy birthday, brother. Are you snowed in like the rest of us? No, we don't. We haven't got snow here yet. So, it's coming though. I did get the snowblower ready today though. I had to do an oil change on that and put way too much oil in it. Because I was like, oh no, it's probably like the old snowblower that I had that definitely takes a quart of oil. No, it was not, and it definitely does not take a quart. Sir, stop it! You're on the fucking show. Do not send super chats. You're on the show.
You're not my real mom. You can't tell me what to do.
I'm not your real mom, but apparently I'm your mom. What the fuck does that mean? Happy B-Day, you beautiful gay bastard. Thank you for that. No, we're not snowed in yet, but I did get the snowblower ready, and I am so ready I love my snowblower, dude. There's nothing like firing up the snowblower, and my dad gave me mine, so it's awesome.
Bryce loves a good blower.
Fucker. All right.
Broke him. Got him.
Yep. I got you a few times last time, so don't.
You did. You
dab,
did.
you
That
queer.
was turnabout's fair play. That's
Yeah,
what that
turn
was.
it. Yeah. Yeah. What do they say? What do they say?
Goes around, comes back around.
I don't know. I was gonna say all's gay between two men or something like. I don't know. Something about love and war and gayness. I don't know. All right.
That's pretty homosexual, right?
That's well. I don't know. It's something about that. It's
That's pretty
love
gay.
and war, and it's just weird stuff. Anyway, it's like how awkward can I make this? Extremely
You're
homosexual.
doing a good job so far.
Right. I never get snow. Matter of fact, only 73 degrees in South Texas. Oof.
Oh wow, it was actually shoot. What was it today? It got down to it doesn't show me anymore.
Yeah.
It was like in the 40s today, which is fine. Like I'm ready for it to drop down into the 30s. That'd be
Give me
great.
just a sec.
No worries. I, despite having been in Texas for several years now, I like cold weather.
All right,
I can
sorry.
handle cold weather.
Oh, wait. Why can't I get these? Sorry. Kiddo was just asking me to grab some disinfectant wipes that we have on the shelf.
All good. All good.
Oh, my gosh.
Your kid believes in cleanliness. That's important.
Well, no, there's probably a reason. They're probably cleaning out one of the animal cages. We have so many different kinds of animals in the house. Like,
Fair.
we don't just have dogs and cats. We have dogs.
Mario
cats,
Trujillo's an asshole.
Insulting.
It's the man's birthday. Even I'm not going that hard. That would just be extra gay.
Oh no. Oh, the show is gonna devolve so hard right now.
I mean,
that was good, Mario. I gotta
that's
give
what
you that.
we're here for. People are here for the laughs.
Oh, dude. Oh man. Sorry, what were you saying before the kiddo asked me? What were you saying? Sorry, that joke got me.
That's a great question. I don't even remember what I was saying.
I don't know.
Oh, I was saying that I've been in I've like despite being in Texas for several years, like I'm totally fine with the cold because I'm actually initially from upstate New York, which gets way colder than Texas.
Oh yeah. Upstate New York is rough, dude.
And then I spent several years in Washington as well, which can get cold. Depending on the year. There's some years I've been there where it's like the coldest it got was like 50 degrees, and it's like, okay, what is this? It's spring, right?
Dude, I always tell people like I can deal. So it's just being construction and working construction out for the years that I did. Between actually being the grunt that did the labor and then being an inspector, which was a decade of my life. I always tell people like I can deal with the cold. Like I hate the cold just because my feet and my hands freeze. My feet go first. But the one weather that I hate the most is the wind. And the way that I've always said is I hate the wind more than anything because wind will make a good day bad and a bad day worse.
Yeah, if it's already cold, you add that wind chill.
Well, it's like even in the summertime. If it got windy in the summertime, we were excavating. We were digging trench for utility. So you just sit there and just get sandblasted all day because you've got to be in the ditch.
That's true. Yeah.
Seeing what the operators
I didn't even think about that because I would ordinarily think like, oh, it's summer, so now a breeze or wind, as long as it's not like a hot breeze, right? Yeah. Which those suck.
Well,
then it's like, Colorado, at least I've got something cooling me off, right?
No, we're in Colorado. It's just dry. It's just desert wind, and you're getting sandblasted and getting sand and dirt rammed into every orifice on your body, dude.
That was extremely gay,
dude. No, it's not fun. Dude. You go home and you blow your nose, and it's just black.
It's just sand. Yeah,
it's just black, dude. Yeah. I've literally. It's been so bad before. I've had to take Q-tips inside my nose and just pull out all the dirt. And oh, dude, it's horrible.
You guys didn't put like bandana over the face or the mouth?
I ain't got no time for that, dude. I had to get shit in the ground. I get paid by the hour.
Fair enough.
I I get paid to do man's
Extend
work.
those hours.
Right.
That's what they do in California, man. That's like, hey, we're gonna like redo a 1/4 mile stretch of this street. All right, like that's what you started on about 4 years ago. Why ain't done?
You know what
Oh,
that
'cause
comes
we're getting
from
paid
too?
by
It's
the
not the
hour.
dudes out there on the road. It's not the guys out there. It's all the jackasses in the offices changing their minds as to how the plan's gonna go and whether or not we can do work. Dude, I remember being on jobs. This was horrible too. They were doing this big gas line job outside of on Blake Street, which is right outside of Coors Field.
Mhm.
Right? If everybody knows Coors Field, that's the baseball field in Colorado. It's like nationally known because it's it is one of the best baseball stadiums in the U.S.
Right.
It's really good. But well, guess what? Can't do gas line work in the middle of winter in Denver, Colorado because Denver's fucking stupid. So they're only going to let you do it, during spring and summer and fall. And guess what season that is? Baseball season. And guess what you're not allowed to do when the baseball game that brings in traffic? You're not allowed to do construction work. You would literally be given by the city the times that the baseball games were going, and you had to shut down and make sure you were off the road 2 hours before. So you want to know why
To
it takes
account
so
for
long?
traffic to and from the
Yep.
from the
You want to
game.
know why it takes so damn long to get construction work done? Because your local city councils care more about crap like that than you actually getting the services, the public utilities to your house.
See, Podunk,
Oh,
Silicon Valley, California city doesn't have that excuse because they didn't have a national or even a local team. But I get
It's
you.
not-
I get it.
like, dude, it's not even the unions. Like, yeah, I knew guys that, like, we had to be in the union because we had to be in the union. Nobody gave a fuck about the rules. Nobody cared.
Mhm.
The only time people cared is if there was that one jackass that was like, oh, he's actually going to say something to the union. Most
Right.
people didn't give a shit. We just did our jobs.
I'm just
And
here
if
to
a
get
u-
paid, man.
Yeah. And if a union rep came out, they're like, hey, what's your job? I'm like, dude, you got to go talk to somebody else. I ain't telling you shit.
Mhm.
It wasn't. And then the unions would try to get uppity and we're like, yeah, no. Dude, it was hilarious, man. There were a bunch of welders that thought that they were going to go up against my dad. So they all pulled rank and went to the union against my dad. And my dad was like, all right, let's go. My dad knew all the union bylaws.
No, they picked the
And-
wrong dude.
Oh, they picked the wrong guy to fuck with because welders like to show up on site, sit in their truck and watch Netflix until it's time for them to weld. Well, under the union bylaws, they don't get paid unless they're striking an arc. Because when my dad asked him, hey, you're going to be here, you're going to help line up some pipe. I'm a welder. I don't line up pipe. My dad was like, all right, that's fine. I'm going to track every one of your hours. And legally, they couldn't do shit.
Yeah.
So when the two guys who showed up and supposedly put in a 10-hour day, which they didn't, got paid for 3 hours because they only were welding for 3 hours out of a 10-hour day. And legally, they had no standing because the union bylaws said that's what they're supposed to do. All of a sudden, every welder became very, very helpful on my dad's jobs.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
because
bet.
when you're making $36 an hour, but all of a sudden now you're making $10 an hour because that 10-hour day, because $36 an hour for 10 hours is good money.
Yeah.
When you're only getting paid for 3 hours out of a 10-hour day because you're going to be a jackass.
It's not quite as much.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So my dad knew how to play the game. And,
That's beautiful. God bless your dad.
Oh, dude, it was great. Oh, man, he pissed so many people. Because that's the one thing is my dad's like, look, we're here to work. We're here to make money. We all know the rules.
Mhm.
We know what the rules are, but we all know that if we just say, hey, fuck the rules, let's get the job done and be men about it, my
Mhm.
dad's going to be fair with everybody. There are a lot of times, dude. There are a lot of times. My dad, he'd pay people 10 hours a day. That's what my dad said. I paid my guys 10 hours a day. What do your guys usually work? Doesn't matter. I pay my guys 10 hours a day. And you know what? Fridays, guys still got paid 10 hours a day, but they got to go home a little early. You know why?
Mhm.
because they worked their
Put in the work.
asses off. Because
Yeah.
Monday through Thursday they worked their asses off. And
Hey,
we
you
were
put in
done
that
by-
150%, you earn a little bit extra on the back.
And yep. And my dad, and my dad was like, it always came out in the wash. He's like, I never paid my guys more or less than what they deserved. He's like, I paid them what they deserved, but I worked them in a way that allowed them a little bit more freedom here and there.
Yeah.
And that was the good old boy system. That's the shit you got to do. You know, it's
kind of an honor system of sorts.
No, it really is. It really is. And if you either played by the honor system or you did. Dude, I remember one of my old bosses, he paid me. There was days when I wasn't even there. And I'd look at my paycheck and I'm like, hey, boss man, how come I didn't work 50 hours last week? It was like I remember one time I had to take Albany to an ultrasound. And I was like, hey, dude, my paycheck says, I don't know if you forgot. And he goes, I didn't forget. And I'm like, why do I have 50 hours? He goes, I was like, Nate, I wasn't here. He goes, yeah, you were. And I was like, okay, I get you're being a good guy, Nate, but like, come on, dude. Like, no, this isn't right. And he goes, Royce, how many times do you show up early, start your truck, and make sure that it's ready to go? And how many times are you at the yard later than I was like, well, it happens all the time. He goes, yep, you're right, it does. And I was able to pay you back for it. And that wasn't even 10 hours of regular time, dude. That was 10 hours of OT.
Mm.
But it's shit like that.
That's a
That's
good
what you
man
do.
right there.
Yeah, but that's what you do. That's, you honor the people that work for you and then work their asses off for you, you know?
It's an important thing, and it's something that, gosh, in so many industries that gets taken for granted on both ends, unfortunately. But when people are willing to put in extra for you, those people, somebody who's willing to put in extra in terms of time, they're showing up and clocking in early, or they're staying late, clocking out late. Those types of people who are already willing to do that typically aren't doing it because they're expecting something extra on the other end. That's just their work ethic, right?
Yeah.
However, it is important, I think, to when you see you have somebody like that who's willing to do that for you, to take note of that and try and find a way to like honor that and make sure that that doesn't go unnoticed. And especially don't take advantage of that.
Well, dude, and it's so true. And with a lot of the modern systems now, it's getting harder and harder to kind of honor that sacrifice that the guys give for you, right? Give them that little bit extra here and there. And there are still ways to do it, ways to honor that, but it's getting harder and harder because everything is so litigious. And I would recommend to anybody, you work for smaller companies. Don't go work for the big mega corps because it's harder to do that. Oh, you don't have separate unions? Oh, yeah, no, we did. If you had separate unions, threaten a welder or electrician or a plumber who have their own unions, you're getting blacklisted. No, we had separate unions. The problem's no, you misunderstand. My dad knew all the rules for all of the unions. And so, he also, there were all, funny enough, the linemen tried to pull that same shit against my dad too. My dad won legally.
I bet.
Because he knew the rules. And the rules stipulated they only needed to be paid if they were doing this criteria of work. Didn't matter if they were on site. If they weren't working, they didn't get paid. And legally, my dad won because he knew all the rules. And even the unions got to a point where they were like, you need to play this guy's game or else you're going to lose out on a lot of money.
Yeah.
The union reps even like, he's right. Like, them's the rules.
If you're going to be on site, you may as well work.
Yep.
My man.
Your dad's pretty cool. Oh, dude, he's one of those guys you don't want to screw with.
Yeah. It sounds like it.
No, he's one of those guys that you don't want to screw with. Like, I always tell people.
Well, it's clear he's where you got your work ethic.
Yeah. Yeah. He's also the reason I wake up at 4:30 in the morning every day. My dad used to wake me. Yeah. But no, it's, I was just talking with him today. I was like, Dad, why am I looking at the snowblower and I don't know where the drain spout is? I remember the old snowblowers. It was on a different side. I finally found it talking with him. Oh, yeah, it's right there. I remember doing that. I'm like, okay. I call my dad and BS with him,
That's cool.
Yeah. So no, it's
I think it's
Uh,
important for us as men, especially if we still have our fathers, to maintain connectivity with them regularly.
I don't.
I don't call my dad nearly as often as I should. I try to call him at least once a week, but I should more often than that, especially since I almost lost him a handful of years ago. Yeah, he
Wow.
got diagnosed with 2 late-stage cancers at once. Thank God, like he got cleared from. He's good, as far as those are concerned. But it's something that we shouldn't ever take for granted. Like whether it's a father or a mother, don't take still having your parents in your life when you're an adult for granted.
No, I agree. Sorry, I didn't mean
Royce
to
is
laugh.
lame. Nah, Royce is pretty cool for a gay guy that likes White Claw.
Dude,
You
man,
invited me, man.
I
Like,
mean, you know
You
what,
knew what
dude?
you were in for.
Man, I mean, you're gonna call me gay, but at least I'm not wine drinking gay.
I'd take offense to that, except I'm enjoying having my wine. So
You're
I
just
mean,
like,
what am I gonna do?
Do you guys hear that? He loves being gay and having wine.
What can I say? I enjoy my wine.
Stay gold, pony boy, stay gold.
Oh my jeez.
That's the best line. That's the best line from Boondock Saints too. Oh,
That's pretty good.
That movie gets a lot of crap. It's not as good as the first one, but oh man, there's so many quotable lines from that one.
I think a lot of movies that came out like before the mid 2010s have a fair amount of quotable lines, and that's why we can remember so many of them, at least like our generation, because we're only a couple of years variance from each other.
Yeah.
Like there are so many movies that we can just like quote
Dude.
all day.
You
But
know what?
most movies today just aren't quotable because they don't have memorable dialogue. Like you might get one or two here and there, but it's a pittance comparatively, right?
Yeah.
It's nothing by comparison.
So I was actually talking with my buddy Matt. Oh gosh, this must have been a year or two ago, and we were talking about the Halo games and like which one is like the best. You know, we're talking about the main 3, like the core 3, 1, 2.
Okay, so we're just talking, Halo 1, 2,
core
3.
3.
Okay.
And I was like, you know, honestly, and I was like, and follow me, because we were just talking, and I was like, follow me on this one. I think 2 is the best, and here's why. And I was like, now follow me. I was like, name me one of the other games that has as many quotable lines.
Mm.
And he stopped, and he was like, wait a minute. And we started quoting lines, and that's Halo 2. That's Halo 2. Every single time we quoted a line, it was Halo 2. Out of the core 3, now I've never played
Like 3 has some good ones, but 2 probably has the most in terms of quality.
Every time you quote Halo, it's most likely from 2.
Yeah.
It is. If you're going for the best quotable lines, it's most likely from 2. I don't care if you're quoting Johnson. I don't care if you're quoting Cortana or if you're quoting the Chief.
Yeah.
It's probably from 2. And that's why I'm like, I just think, well, and I also played 2. Like, I played a little bit of Combat Evolved, played a lot of 2, again, like 4,000 hours, played a little bit of 3. And that was just, so I played a lot of 2, but again, you know, one of the most famous lines ever, you know, requesting permission to leave the station. Permission for what, Chief?
Giving the Covenant back their bomb. Right.
Permission granted.
Yeah, and that's one of the big ones for Chief, right? Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Hey,
And that was such a. I remember, man. People today don't understand because a lot of times, a lot of game trailers, even if the game itself ends up being cool, right?
Yeah.
A lot of game trailers just don't hit the same because people today, generations today, don't understand like the hype that was around the trailers for like Halo 2 and then Halo 3's trailers. Man, like people lost their skulls. People
Finish
do
the
not
fight.
understand.
Oh, dude. Dude, finish
It
the
it
fight.
hits completely different from anything. Not a
Eh,
single. I can't think of a single game, even if I
Dude.
love the game 10 times more than I loved any of the Halos
So good, dude.
that's come out since. No trailer or marketing campaign for a video game has hit like
Dude,
Halo 3
it was everywhere. It was on Mountain Dew boxes. It was on billboards. It was like, dude. Whew.
It was a
like,
whole different
that
beast. It was a
gaming-
completely different level.
Gaming is not the same today without Halo. Period.
No, it's not. Halo, I think
Period.
Halo, especially for the Western gaming market,
Oh, yeah.
specifically the Western gaming market, nothing was the same after Halo. Specifically, like after Halo 2. Because
you,
Halo
Eric.
2 was the first like really big uptick when
Oh,
it
yeah.
came to like Western gaming marketing for gaming media. Because Halo Combat Evolved on the original Xbox, like they hyped up, but Halo 2 was just a whole different beast, right? Like
Oh, dude.
Microsoft realized
Well-
at that point where they were like, oh, like this, we have a franchise, like we have a killer app,
Well,
we have
but it-
something that's ours, right?
But Halo 2 was, you've got to remember, Halo 2 was when they kicked off, when they really pushed Xbox Live.
Mhm.
You can play with your friends. And people are like, wait, what do you mean? And they're like, you can play a campaign with your friend. Your friend's at his house? Yeah. Now you're
Mhm.
playing together.
Yeah.
Again, people don't remember before that. A lot of people don't. Like, I try to tell my kids, I'm like, yeah, we didn't. And my kids are like, what do you mean you couldn't play online with people? I'm like, no, Halo 2 changes that.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
even
the
Combat
last time
Evolved,
that
it
had
was
been,
like there, but it wasn't there.
it was all land.
Halo 2,
in Halo
they
Combat Evolved, right?
optimized it for
Yeah.
online play. And
Yeah.
all of a sudden, the world of gaming explodes.
Well, it opened up all of a sudden,
Oh,
you know,
dude.
borders were broken down in a way that they hadn't been, at least in terms of gaming in history, right? Because like the
Oh.
last time, so the technology wasn't there when Sega tried it, right? With
With
the Dreamcast.
I
Right,
had a
they were like, "Hey, you can
Dreamcast.
play
I had a
online."
Dreamcast.
And people are like, play online, who cares about that? Like it was it's so funny in retrospect
Right.
for us
Jeff
today,
Potts.
right?
It was there, but it wasn't there. Yeah, Halo 1, it was there, but it wasn't there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was. That's why I always tell everybody I'm present, but I'm not here,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like,
That's
if you're
good.
just,
That's
yeah.
good.
Yeah. So it was present, but it wasn't here.
Yeah.
When it got here, it was like,
That was Microsoft and that was Bungie putting on the table.
oh,
That
Oh.
was like that was when, and it's a shame too, because as somebody who believes in a free market and I believe in competition being best for the consumer, because that's your different companies vying to put out the best product, the best price for your
Mhm.
your consumer, right? And so the more people that are doing that at a high level, the better product and better value that the consumer gets, right? However, Microsoft got away from that, unfortunately, which is sad because they had a moment there
So
where they were just like on
hold on.
top.
I don't think Microsoft was ever there. If you actually look into the history of how the original Xbox was made, they had to hide that shit from Microsoft. And the way that they did it, I think that Xbox is great not because of Microsoft, but in spite of Microsoft. And it was, and once the guys, because if you know how the creation of the Xbox was made, it was a stripped down version of my Windows 95, 98. I don't remember. It was one of the Windows, but because they wanted it to be a computer, it was not.
Mhm.
Microsoft was there, but wasn't there. Microsoft, no, because had Microsoft had their way, the Xbox would not have been what it was. And it was, and what they did is they stripped out all the bloat and all the bullshit, and they put the tech behind it so it could actually be power. The Xbox was a powerful
It
system,
was the most powerful machine at the time.
period. Like,
And it wasn't even close because
yeah.
I had friends and can neither confirm nor deny whether or not I was among the people that knew how to do it. That could
I know
play
what you're-
around with the hardware and suddenly, oh, my Xbox can play more than just Xbox games. And a lot of them.
I know,
I
right?
can neither confirm nor deny on
It
any
was
of
a
this.
strong system, but
That thing was a
had
beast.
Microsoft had their way, it would have literally just been it would have just been a Windows system. It would have been a Dell,
Man.
and they didn't want that. And so I think the Xbox is great. And then obviously the guys that made the software for it, that stripped it down and gave it to developers, that was against what Microsoft wanted. These guys were threatened to be fired. If you actually look at the development of the original Xbox and the Xbox 3 system, it was against the wishes of Microsoft. And it wasn't until all those guys got fired or decided, fuck it, we're done, then we get the Xbox One when Microsoft truly takes over with what they actually wanted it to be, and it was over. It was done. The Xbox, the original Xbox and the Xbox 360 were great in spite of Microsoft.
Yeah,
Not-
that's a good point, actually.
Not
That is a good point.
because of them.
As somebody who has an Xbox One, I mean, I had an original Xbox One, then I had the like the Halo 5 edition,
Yeah.
which was pretty. I liked it. It looked cool. But now I have an Xbox One X, not like the series, so not like the most recent generation. I stopped getting new generations of consoles after PS4 and Xbox One, or like the pro versions of them.
Yeah. I was
but,
given
like,
a
I like-
Series S, and I don't think I've ever played it.
I like the hardware. I liked a lot of the games, but the operating system and a lot of the other stuff that wound up bogging it down, it was clear. It was like, this is a different Xbox from what we've had before. Like, they pitched it as something that gave you so
pitched
much
it as a
more, but
cable box.
they locked it down more than ever, right?
Okay,
And-
but Andrew, Steam Machine.
Bro,
Dude.
I
But-
can't tell you
but
how
Steam
excited
Machine.
I am
Uh-huh.
for this
Oh.
Steam box.
Oh, dude, Steambox.
As long as it's not over a specific price point based on the hardware that's in there, it's mine day one.
Dude, I told my buddy, if it's under $800, I'm gonna figure out how to pay for it. If it's under $800, I'm gonna. Dude, I tell my buddy the other day.
I think
I'm
if they can manage to figure out how to get it to a $5.99 price point, they are going to make a killing,
Mhm.
and they're going to blow away Microsoft and Sony.
Dude, Hedge says, I actually interviewed for the Windows CE team around that time. Boy, the story I have about that explains hose effed up Microsoft.
Explains how, I'm guessing.
Oh,
is
explains
what-
how effed up Microsoft was and is. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dude, so here's where I'm at. One, I tell my buddy the other day, I'm like, they should have called it Steam Box. It's a box. I was like, or Steam Cube. And my buddy goes, no, I was watching it. He goes, no, it's the Gabe Cube.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that around. Yeah, I've seen that around.
Dude, I was laughing so hard. I was like, oh my God, get you. Happy 45th birthday, Royce. Ram.
Dude, okay, so in the most
Good night, Ram, and fuck you very much.
in the most probably homosexual comment of the evening, but in the most non-homosexual attempted delivery ever, you would be a good-looking 45.
I've had a lot of people look at me and they go, you're 34? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, what the fuck?
Right? I hope I still resemble something in this wavelength when I'm 45,
Wavelength.
right? Not too far, right? I'm not convinced I'd be a silver fox, but that ends up being the case. Okay, that's fine.
I don't know. You probably look good with some gray. I'll give you that much.
That was pretty gay.
I don't know. I didn't.
You're just matching energy, right? Like,
I mean, I'd like to think I'm going to look good with some gray, but then again, I'll probably look like a truck ran me over. Like, Royce, why the fuck you look so old?
I mean,
Like,
here's the truth though. You're in your mid 30s and you still have as much hair as you do. I mean, you still got a full head of hair.
Dude, you should see my dad.
You're probably locked in.
Dude, you should see my dad. My dad's in his almost 60. My mom's getting close to 70 and she's still got a full head of hair. My dad's in his 60s, still got a full head of hair.
Then you got the genes.
Yeah.
You're probably locked in. You're good.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna like be that dude that still has that
He's-
same hair that you've got right now. It's just gonna be
he's-
great.
My dad's thinning up here, in the Friar Tuck area, but
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
don't even really notice it because it's still so thick. Like,
Hmm.
shit up until, because he kind of goes on and off. Up until 2 years ago, my dad had hair down to his shoulders.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, and then he had the big old Santa beard. He still has that, but he's cut it down now. He keeps it pretty trim now because he's like, I just got tired of dealing with you. I don't want to. What's so funny?
To properly care for a long beard, it's one of the reasons why I just keep mine
Oh,
so
dude, no,
close,
his
because all I
he
got to
looks
do
like
is
his
put
beard
in.
is Grizzly Adams. He don't.
Ah,
He trims it up like once a year, but outside of that, he looked like Grizzly Adams. He had
oh gosh,
beard,
I can't.
he had a
I
beard
couldn't
that
do
was
it.
a trapezoid for a while. I don't even know. What
I could never. I could never. Like I just keep it like this because all I can easily clean it. I can easily wash it and then put either a nice beard oil or a beard cream in, and it stays soft and it smells nice.
You need sawdust and you need welding fumes. Sawdust and welding fumes. That's how you care for your beard. Also,
okay, well,
smoke.
my
also
lady
smoke
is
from
not
an open
Albany,
fire.
so she might be down with that, but
dude.
I'm happy for you.
Oh, dude. Like every time I fire up the smoker, Albany like sleeps on top of me, just like sniffing me all night. She's like, "You smell so good," and I'm just like, "Please, can I?"
Hey man,
have
don't
some bed?"
complain. Do not complain about that.
Well, like I don't complain, but it's 2:30 and I've got to be up in 2 hours.
You're grown. Get over it.
Don't look at me like that.
Your woman. Your woman wants to
She's
sleep
mad at
right
me
on
right
top
now
of you.
because I do the same thing to her.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's a mutual. It's like when she needs to get sleep, I bother her, and when I need to get sleep, she bothers me. And
that sounds like a back and forth thing. That's probably pretty healthy, all things
and then
considered.
sometimes it's not even like we're trying to like bother each other like husband and wife time. Sometimes it's just like, hey, it's fucking cold and I need body heat, so I'm just gonna use you as the heater. And like I have no bullshit. I have woken up with my head. The alarm clock is here. My head is on the nightstand, and I'm like, where the fuck did my pillow go? And I'm like, I have no pillow. She's just moved so close to me for body warmth, and I'm just like, get back up.
That's funny.
Oh, dude, no, I've straight up taken an elbow to the kidney before.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
yeah. Well, I mean, I deserved it.
I believe that.
Yeah. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. A buddy of mine who I was bunking with when I worked construction Sherry used to tell me the same thing. Why do you smell so good, Ram?
I don't know how to tell you this. Your buddy was probably gay.
Right? Oh, man. Oh, shit. No, but like, so Microsoft, well, going back to like the Xbox stuff
Mhm.
and also like Steam Machine. My favorite type of game. I hate sitting in front of my computer and playing here at the computer. I love gaming on the couch. That's where I'm at.
Yeah,
Dude,
I mean, I like sitting on the couch or on the bed, and nice
dude.
big screen. I can be several feet away instead of a foot away.
Dude,
right?
Steambox is gonna be. They need
That's
to call
gonna
it
be a game changer.
Dude, Steambox giving me access to my Steam library on my couch.
Here's gonna be the trick, though. So we don't know enough yet, but from what we do know,
Have a good night, Ram. God bless.
hey, take
dude.
it easy, man. Because all other things equal, as so far as we know, it looks like it might have the ability to have some integration with like other applications and things like that. So if it has the ability for people, specifically people like me, who after I played through a game once, I like to mod the piss out of my games, right? For PC players like me,
I'm not that guy.
to be able to do that, and that's fine. But like a lot of people like to mod the crap out of the PC games, especially
Well, yeah,
like
it's because they're
after
queer.
you've done a first playthrough. Wow, you're an asshole. But you saw a shot.
Well,
you took
they're
it.
just ungrateful. They're like, oh, the developers worked their asses off for this thing that I spent so much time on and I really enjoy. Fuck you, developer. I want to do it my way. Mod.
That's why I do it on my second playthrough.
Ungrateful fucking pricks.
Wow, that's rude. But
No,
if they do that, then they're all of a sudden they're gonna get a lot of people who are already they're already willing to play just on their PC, right? Like on their monitors in front of them. But like for them to also be able to do that in their living room or wherever else.
Here's my concern. that I've everything that I'm seeing. Yes, you're going to be able to put higher memory SD cards in. Steam needs to figure out how to let people do expandable storage. Like I've got an 8 terabyte external hard drive sitting right over here. It's got all of my YouTube videos that I've ever edited before ever. So because I don't like, they need to figure out how to get, like, you need to be able to put an external hard drive on this thing and format
I agree.
If you can't, like,
as long as it's optimized in terms of like a certain read
but
write.
every external hard drive is like, you plugged in an external hard drive. Would you like to optimize it? The PlayStation 4 gives you the ability to do that. The Xbox gives you the ability to do that. You need to be able to plug in a massive external hard drive so you can access your games.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
And he saw the comment. I don't know.
Do I look fucking Mexican to you?
Do I look fucking Mexican to you?
No, you're a bad Mexican. You're a white Mexican.
That's true, because I'm not even Mexican.
I don't know. What's your last name?
Rodriguez. Peruvian. That's where it comes from.
That's close to Mexican. That's like South Mexican.
No, it's South America, not Central America.
No, it's South Mexican. You're south of Mexico, therefore South Mexican.
What the hell is? Not all Rodriguez's look alike. It's not like I have to every single Wednesday when I go into my LCS remind them. No, I'm that one because there are three Andrew Rodriguez's there.
Dude, the shit part is, dude, if you're outside of Home Depot, ain't nobody picking you because you don't look like you can work.
No, nobody's picking me. Like I could stand there, I could be like, "Hey man," and they're gonna be like, "You don't know how to work a field," and they're right.
What's so funny? You know what the funny part is, dude? Man, my best friend growing up was Peruvian, and his mom was from Peru. You don't even look like them.
No, and that's the funny thing. So my dad's side, on his father's side is the Peruvian. He came here from Peru. Aaron Andrew's Peruvian. I would kiss my whole white Peruvian ass.
Kiss his whole white brown star. That's probably whiter than your brown star. And you're white.
on my dad's mom's side is Albanian. But here's the thing. Here's why I look the way I look. Right? You ready?
Okay.
Mom's side, Irish, German, Nordic.
Right.
That's why I'm white as shit. But my last name's Rodriguez. Though my nose is Albanian. I got the Albanian nose. That's why it's big.
Dude, that fucked with me so bad when your last name was Rodriguez. I was like, nothing about you screams.
No, I know.
Like, well, the hair.
I've been dealing
believe
with
it or
this
not,
shit
like
since
that,
I was in high
hair,
school.
because you got that like thick, like Peruvian hair. Have you ever met? That's just so funny, dude. My buddy, so funny enough. My buddy's grandmother used to come up and visit from Peru, and she would always ask. She goes, "Is Royce coming over for dinner?" She loved me to death. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Wow.
But like when grandma was in town, and then my buddy would have to
Was she gay?
and translate. No, she was a sweetheart. Don't you fucking speak bad about that woman. She was, she would sit there and she would ask, and like my buddy, who, like we're 12 or 13, he would have to translate a conversation for us because she wanted to sit down and talk with me.
Aww.
Like, I loved this woman to death. And they would do traditional, like, Peruvian food because they were like, no, Royce is over. He wants... And then what it was, oh, goodness. It obviously, it's a rice dish. So it's arroz, which is rice in Peruvian. But I used to call them rice burgers. But basically, it's the rice formed into, like, a patty. You put the meat in between it. And then you put, like, another, like, rice patty on top of it. I forget... Arroz de la Rose or something like that. I can't remember.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome dish. But yeah, I don't know why this woman loved me to death. I have no clue. I have no idea. But like when she was in town, like I had to go and have dinner with them. You know, and like, oh, grandma. The snow started.
Savannah said, they moved me from Clark tomorrow, so I don't have to drive. I'm gonna work behind us noon to 7.
Okay. Wow, it's a longer shift.
Well, yeah, 2 hours, but I don't want to drive. If
Oh,
it's
no.
gonna get as bad as they say,
Yeah.
I don't want to leave town.
No, I'm gonna have to. We'll see what it's at in the where it's at in the morning, and I'm gonna have to. Well, we're gonna have to go pick up the expedition and everything.
That's fine.
Yeah. So apparently snow started. Sorry. So
All
and
good.
then our expedition that we have is at the shop. It got an oil change today. Oh, funny enough, the front turbo went out on one of our cars. So
Ah.
$3,000 they want to donate. Let me know.
that's my wife is like, anybody have several $1,000s you want to donate to help fix?
Feet pictures.
No, you're not doing feet pics.
I'll add ankle.
No,
Maybe calf.
no,
A little bit of shoulder action.
no. Stop it, woman. No, you're not doing feet pics to fix our car. Although,
Look, I'll send big titty goth pics. I don't give a fuck.
no, no, you're not hoeing yourself out to fix our car. It's fine. Thankfully,
I think the weirder and sadder thing is the thing that is a thing, and that there are
Oh.
people who
Yeah.
like they're all about feet pics. I don't understand it. It's somebody's foot, man. Like I don't
Nope, I agree. It's
like I don't want your foot in my face, so I don't want you sending me a picture of your foot. Right? Like
Nope.
that's weird, man. I'm not down with that. There's some
Look!
y'all need Jesus. That's what you need.
I mean, if I lived in the Middle East, I probably already would have done that, Hedge.
You could always open an only goats.
There it is. He got it. He got
Feeling horny? We got only goats.
it. Right. Or, I mean, I guess if you lived in Wyoming, you know.
Alabama, you know.
Well. No, Alabamans don't fuck goats. They fuck their sisters. Get it right.
I can't even take a sip.
It's a different noise, you know. In Wyoming, it's nah. In Alabama, it's brother. Or Uncle Daddy. That's also acceptable in Alabama.
What's this from? I'm your sister.
That's Joe Dirt. Andrew's about to die. I think I killed him. I'm not sure if she means her feet or your feet. Not my feet. Fuck that. If my feet see the light of day, I'm dying.
Oh man.
If my feet see the light of day, dude, I'm dying. Otherwise I got boots on. Otherwise I wear. Oh, you good there?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm Gucci. I'm outstanding. Oh my God in heaven.
Yeah, I do. It do be like that on my show sometimes.
That's horrible and hilarious.
It's definitely, we need Jesus. We do.
Definitely a lot of that.
Oh.
Definitely a lot less us and a lot more him.
When the jokes devolve to some chicks saying Uncle Daddy harder, it gets it. I had to do it. Just the look on your face. He just.
Oh my God.
This profanity brought to you by A Drink with Crazy.
Oh, it needs to be a drink with Jesus. That's what it needs to be right now.
It needs to be, but I need to apologize first.
I'm good. I'm good.
Hey, at least I moved
think.
on from that.
You're a horrible person. Oh my god!
Depends on what part of the country you're from. It's just you'll hear different noises.
You know what? Different cultures do things differently. And that's depending on the context, really bad. Holy crap!
I don't think I've ever laughed this hard with you on the show before.
I don't know if I have either. Honestly, it had to devolve into that. All of that. One has
Oh. Tim, don't lower yourself to our level.
Yeah, don't do that
Don't
to
do
yourself.
it. I mean-
Have more respect for yourself and your family and Jesus.
I don't know how we got here.
I don't. I
This,
honestly
you know,
can't remember.
this is why you don't open up the can of homosexual jokes, right?
We've
Because
devolved
when-
from that. Now we're in
Well,
incest.
opening up a can of homo jokes is like when your dad opens up a can of whoop ass, only it's a different kind of ass. And it just evolves into this.
I feel like that only makes sense if you're from the South.
No, California too.
Probably fair.
I was going to say,
Probably fair.
they're
That's-
opening up some kind of ass over there.
There's
And it ain't whoop ass.
nope. It's just ass. Oh my god.
Oh, shit, now a guy who dated a girl who was seeing air quotes her brother. Oh no. Who's a YouTuber from Alabama. This got really real really fast. This was fun when it was make believe.
I was gonna say it was fun when we were just making fun of it, and then people got to come up in the chat with, "Yeah, I knew this chick once that was dating her brother, who was a YouTuber in Alabama." That feels a little too real. Just saying.
We didn't, you know what we didn't do? We didn't pray before we started the stream. That's
That's what it was. That was what it was. We set ourselves up for failure.
We didn't say the Our Father before.
Yeah,
the stream
we
was
set
over.
ourselves up for failure. That's what it
Wow.
was.
And just like that,
We
it
did
went
not
from-
have the Lord's blessing over this stream, and
No.
it shows.
And just like that, it went from funny to weird. Yeah.
Yeah, it got real weird real quick.
Yeah, it's like when you
Doesn't take
tell-
much.
Well, it's like when you tell like a joke and then somebody's like, "Oh yeah, that happened to me once," and you're just like, "And the joke's not funny anymore."
Yeah, it's like, wow, the joke was not supposed to be serious. That's the whole part of it being a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Try and make up a funny situation.
Oh, then it's silly kinder. We say that, but I've hung around. Navy sailors aren't the worst. Marines. You want to hear some? You want to hear some stuff? Hang around Marines. Marines are a blast. Marines are
I've known a few.
yeah.
There's something.
Almost every Marine that I've ever I've met a lot of Marines that like served back in the day though, like in the 90s.
Mm.
Man, them guys are wild.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. Don't forget, Royce is in construction. Whenever he hits rock bottom, he breaks out with a jackhammer. I'm not in construction anymore. I ended up being a safety guy, dude. I never thought I was going to be a safety guy. But all the qualifications I built up over a decade, and I didn't want to go and live in hotel rooms anymore and not be with my wife and kids. And a safety guy position opened up that gave me the option to be home every day at like 4:30, 5 o'clock with my family. And I was like, well, I guess I'm going to be a safety guy.
I feel like that's a smart choice to make if you care about being around your family.
Yeah. I'm also the safety guy that every year I do safety training. And I was like, all right, guys, we're going to cover forklifts. I was like, who's ever had a forklift up on two wheels before? Raise your hand. And I raised my hand and they're like, what, the front two wheels? I'm like, no, the side two wheels. And everybody's hand goes down. I'm like,
Right.
nobody. And they're like, And like one guy's like, "Oh, I did it once." I'm like, "But did you do it enough to know how far you could tip over before you had to slam the load to the ground to balance yourself out?" And dudes are like, "How are you the fucking safety guy?"
Right.
I'm like,
I
"Hey,
feel like the wrong dude is in charge of safety right now.
I was a very different dude when I was 19."
I
was
think
like-
we all were.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I was a pretty different person when I was at 19. I probably was.
Yeah.
In fact, I know I was. I was super quiet. You couldn't get me to talk. Now you can't pay me to shut the fuck up.
That hurts more than I thought it was going to.
What'd you do?
You don't want the ledger?
Slammed my thumb in between the axe handle and the 5-pound sledge handle that I was using earlier I have a big stump of wood that I need to cut, and like the axe was not going through it. So I was holding the axe handle with this hand, and I've got I don't know, it's a 2-foot handle on my 5-pound sledge. And I was swinging it. When I swung it, I hit the axe head, and then the two handles come together, and I cut the back of my thumb, but that's not what I'm really worried about. It's more the swelling and the pain that just
it
started.
looks a little swollen.
It's not bad. It's not
not
bad,
a
but it's
heck
just
of
like
a lot, but a little bit.
That don't move like it should. Even my boy was sitting there, and he's like, "Dad, you okay?" And I was like, "Give it a minute."
I need a minute.
That being actually, in all seriousness, when it happened, one of the things that I'm trying to teach the kids in the Catholic faith is offering up the pain that we go through in our life with Christ's suffering on the cross. And so, yeah, thumb hurt real bad. Like that one. Again,
There's no pain we could go through just about in life that's going to match up to that.
Well, that, but also at the same time too, it's one, it's recognizing that, but two, it's also carrying our cross, right? We're always taught to carry our cross, and carrying your cross could be a variety of different things. It can be emotional pain, it can be daily stresses, it can be even physical pain. And so for me to take a moment when the physical pain happens, and it was enough to get my attention, which if you're a dude, you've been in construction, you know your pain threshold and you know what gets your attention.
Yeah.
And I was able to tell my son, "Hey, we're going to say a prayer real quick, and I'm going to take this pain that I have and I'm going to put it at the foot of the cross." And one of the things that I'm trying to teach the kids and let them know is like, look, the physical pain that we go through is there to help us strengthen our souls and help us to, and it's there. It's not because God is a masochist and he wants us to see us go through pain.
No, of course not.
It's because through our flesh, we experience things in this world that are antithetical to him.
Well, and I think part of it is also carrying your cross and also laying your pain, whether it's physical, whether it's mental, whether it's emotion, at the foot of the cross. I think carrying your cross, I think in a lot of cases that refers to the fact that he carried the literal cross with grace, right?
Yeah.
Like he wasn't throwing a fit, he wasn't cussing anybody out, he wasn't griping or nothing. Like after the garden, right, where he had asked the Father, like, please, if it's within your will, take this cup from me, right? After that, he was like, all right, this is what we're doing. So like when you encounter pain in your life, carrying that with grace, when you go through something, not lashing out at people around you, not acting in a manner that's like, yeah, you're going through something that sucks, but if the way that you respond to that pain is to act like a really crappy person, either to other people around you or just in front of other people, I think the importance there is not just giving whatever you're going through to him, but also showcasing that you are attempting, nobody's perfect, but attempting to bear what you are carrying with some measure of grace, because it can't compare to what he went through, and he still carried himself with grace, right? We're supposed to be Christ-like, and we'll never be identical because we're not him. He's still the target, right? Like we can never be perfect, but the point is to shoot for the target. You're gonna miss. We're all gonna miss multiple times throughout our lives, multitudes of times, but shooting for that target and trying to carry ourselves with grace, whether it's emotional, physical, or mental pain, that's important. because that's something that kind of speaks to the world around us. Like, wow, that person's going through a really crappy thing, but they're kind of carrying themselves in a way that like that doesn't seem normal to me. How are you
Well,
going through what you're going through and still managing to maintain
well,
this composure?
and
And then
that's
you
one of the
point to him.
yeah, and it's like, well, and that again, that's the kind of denying the worldliness and
Hmm.
accepting the godliness, right?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, this could be really horrible, but but I'm going to deny the worldliness, these emotions, these things that can drag me down, or these things that I really want to give into. But if I accept the godliness and choose to go towards Him, it does not matter the suffering that I may face here on earth. What matters
Hmm.
is that it's strengthening my soul, it's strengthening grace in my soul to get to a point where I can get to him, right? That's the
Yeah.
whole point of like following Christ. It's not just saying, "Oh, I believe in Jesus." No, it's like, "Oh, he
Just
set an
trying to live a
example."
life that looks like his.
Yeah, like that's the whole point. Real
Yeah.
quick here. Happy early birthday. Just stop by to give well wishes. Thank you so much, Dragon Axe. Mario Trujillo. Dude, you only hit the axe handle till the head sticks in the wood. Hold the axe while you're swinging the sledge. Is just asking for trouble. Yeah, that would be true if if the stump that I was hacking into wasn't falling over every time I hit it. So
Uh,
the whole point that I was holding it for was because what I was trying to cut, which is a piece of red oak, was falling over, and I needed it to stay stabilized because
Mhm.
otherwise. So yeah, no, obviously, I could have done it. I could have let go of it, but then it would have fallen down on the ground, or I would have hit a glancing blow, and I needed it stabilized. So yeah, that's and I mean, again, it's not that bad. It was just one of those. I bent my thumb in a certain way, and I was like, oh, hey, that's
That's
interesting.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I'm gonna say it's probably gonna hurt in the morning, but it's gonna be real cold outside, and there's gonna be snow, and I'm gonna be running my snowblower. I don't know why I want to stop, dude. I'm like in my 30s. The things that I look forward to, it's like not going to the
Just
movies
stick your
with.
thumb in the snow.
I'm like, nah, dude. I'm like, I gotta run my snowblower tomorrow. I have a 2-stage snowblower, dude. I can throw some snow. Okay,
Yeah.
it's awesome. It's awesome.
You take a video and post a short.
Oh, I totally could.
Do it.
I actually took a video and posted it. Must have been when we had the Gilded up, but I actually posted a video of my boy out there a few years ago blowing snow in our driveway and then going over and helping the neighbors out too.
That's cool.
It was dope.
That's cool.
He's a good kid, man. He's good. Well, Mr. Andrew, I think I'm gonna call the stream a little early.
Yeah.
Where can we find you, Mr. Andrew?
Oh gosh, you can find me in a few places. One of which on Tuesday nights you can find me over on World Class Bullshitters, where we have Tuesday night prime time with me, Jeff, Script, and
I
Aaron
keep
Sparrow.
forgetting you're on that show.
We talk newsy news, we talk pop culture. It's funny, we have this running gag now where like whatever we put in the title, we seem to unconsciously actively avoid talking about.
Yeah.
And we try to just like have fun instead and just chat with each other and chat with the chat. Because I mean, it's important to have a good time, guys. Like it's bad for your health and bad for your soul to just focus on negativity all the time. So I've got that on Tuesday nights. Thursday nights, I have Foil Variant. That is my new comic book review podcast with my buddy Spencer, who is the editor-in-chief over Bounding Into Comics. We talk about the new comic books that we read that week, whether we liked them, whether we loved them, whether we disliked them, whether they were meh. We have a good time because there needs to be intellectually honest discussion around media. And it's easy to look at things through a specific lens and automatically default to either praising everything or calling everything one thing or another, whether it's woke or something else. It's important to be able to call balls and strikes, and that's what we try and do. And then
That is hugely
you can
important.
find me over at the Rippaverse, where I have written Blue Shift. My Ripazine 5 is, I think, going to be shipping out from the printer this week. I think that's what it is. So then I just got to sign
You
probably like only
think?
16 copies.
You think
I
your first
I have to
story
double
going
check.
out to all of the you think?
mean, and I hope people enjoy
See,
it.
this is what happens when you have gay on the brain. You don't even know when your first fucking story is going out to people.
Well, the fact
Sorry.
of the matter is there are other projects that are more important than mine that get like shifted to be in
Right.
front. We've got
Yeah.
other books and things like that, and mine's just a short story. So
they put the
but
straight
I'm
stories first and the gay stories later.
wow. But I am incredibly blessed. So many people supported the book, and I'm very excited for people to get their hands on it. Andrew, is your website up at? Shut up. No, it is not. Caro bullies me about it enough. I actually am working on it.
Apparently not
this
enough
weekend.
because you ain't got a website.
I do. It's just not finished. That's the thing.
Oh.
I have to finish a
Oh.
couple of specific things on it, and I'm having difficulty with a few of them because
Yeah.
I'm not like a
Yeah.
website dev, so I'm kind of doing things on my own.
Yeah.
But wow,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
you
message
do
Caro and
do
I'm
not
gonna,
care.
I'm gonna message Caro and be like, hey,
Please,
Caro-
she bullies me so much already.
but Caro, can you please tell him to stop being gay and get his website done?
She can't even fix that.
Like, can you let Andrew know to like, just Caro, I need you to message Andrew. Here's what I'm gonna say, Caro. In all seriousness, I think you need to look out for your friend Andrew. He spends far too much time in the mirror quaffing his hair instead of doing the things that he needs to
You
do.
don't
Like,
freaking
remember-
know me, Royce. Shut up.
He's Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. It's crazy. What the fuck is the button? I don't even know where I'm at anymore.
God bless and Godspeed, you freaking nerds.
Oh gosh. Thank you guys for hanging out for my birthday live stream. You guys have made it absolutely awesome. I love every single one of you. God bless to all of you. And make sure to be with each other, be with God. Have a fantastic weekend. Thank you so much for the happy birthday. Oh man. Andrew, thanks for being here, man.
Hey, God bless you, brother. You have a wonderful evening with your family, a wonderful weekend with your family. May you all be blessed. May God's hands be over you. Chat, same goes to you. Thank you for being here and wishing my friend Royce, who is very gay, a happy birthday. What goes around
Go
comes back
quaff your
around.
hair in the
sucker.
mirror. Your
I
hair's
don't even have to be in front of a mirror to do it.
Dude, I think your hair's lost some volume, okay? And it needs to, I don't know.
Huh?
Talking
about?
What's the funny thing?
Making me self-conscious and shit. Get out of here. Go home.
Alright.
Show's over.
Show's over. Get out of here. What are you doing here? Crazy kids? Get off my lawn. Because if you're in my lawn tomorrow, you're gonna get hit with snow.
Oh yeah, you got a snowblower.
Why am I looking forward to the snowblower so much? I've
Royce
never
is
done
looking
this.
forward to his blower, guys.
Dude, fuck you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into A Drink with Crazy. Thank you all so much for the birthday wishes. And as always, until next time, cheers, everybody.